Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. So I've named this video Planning 101, and it's kind of for beginners of how do I plan, why do I plan, where should I start, what should I do, what should I use, kind of thing. So if you're interested, stay with me. Basically, do you know what, guys? I have tried to video this video 3 times now. The first time was brilliant, and then I deleted it by accident. The second time, I actually videoed the whole video upside down. And then the third time, the sun was just like completely in the way, so I've had to even close the curtains. So I'm sorry about the lighting. So let's get on. The first question, I suppose, is why should I plan? Why should anybody plan? Okay, so if you're like me, I forget absolutely everything and my mind is a mess. I have 3 children, I have 4 animals, and I have a husband. So I got so fed up of letters falling off the fridge because the magnets wouldn't hold them because there were so many, and having a little desk calendar that never ever was big enough to fit anything on, and the cat used to sit on it all the time. So it would drive me crazy. And I suffer from depression. I have had breakdowns, and I find it too much having letters everywhere and bills everywhere, and it gets to me, overwhelms me, and I need to put it somewhere. So to put it into a planner, to put it into something and visually see it and be creative with it, helps me on a day-to-day basis. I also do self-care planning, and I will be talking to you about that a little bit here, but also be making a video later on about self-care and how I do that. So if you're interested, keep an eye out for that one. And that's very disorganized, maybe planning might help, and hopefully I can inspire you and just give you a few little details, basic descriptions on what to use and what helps me. Now, as a disclaimer, I am not a professional. I am not being paid for any of this, so I am doing this on my own recommendations. I have been given permission to use names and photos, so if any photos pop up or anything like that, then it's all been sorted and I've been given permission for that. I will link everything I show down below in the description bar. But it's all my own opinion and recommendations, and these are all my own products which I use and I have bought for me. The only thing that I may show is some stickers from Your World of Colour, which I am actually a design team member for, so I've got some of them as a design team product. So disclaimer out of the way, here shall we get into the planning. So basically, what do you need to start planning? Well, you don't need all these pretty planners for one. You need, try it out, a notebook. I got 2 for 1 in Poundland, 2 for £1. And what else do you need? A pen, Poundland, isn't that pretty? Poundland. A necessary, my little box of goodies, is post-it notes. So basically, if you're running around somewhere and you've got this in your bag and you just write on your post-it note, oh, doctor's appointment, blah blah blah, stick it in your notebook, and later on when you come to do I plan on a day-to-day basis, so I would, the night before, I do plan weekly ahead, but then I go back over, and the night before I think, okay, tomorrow I've got to go and get my tablet, so I will write that in there. But I also will put a note with post-it notes, so that's kind of in the start of the week as well, so I know that I've got to do it, but it's not necessarily to be done on that day, if that makes sense. I'll show you a little bit more later. I like ballpoint pens. I think they're lovely. Poundland, the Works, they're really pretty. They work really well. I like to write with them. A pencil is always good. I like these pencils where you do the nibby bit out. And then gel pens. I use gel pens a lot in my planner. I also use a white gel pen, so that is always nice to use. I've also got gold gel pens. I haven't used them. And then also I use the Fineliner. This is handy. And that sits on my desk while I plan away, and all the different colours and the black. I use this in my journaling planner, which I will just show you in a second. So those are the pens. So that's basically your basics. All you need is a planner. You want to try out a planner, try out a notebook planner to start with, and then post-it notes and a pen, a good old pen, one that you like. Go with what you want. And then also you might want, I love these, some little paper clips just to know which day you're on. These are from, I hope I say this right, Penstickety Company. So I will put a link down below for her. This, I am obsessed with owls. I like owls in this little teacup. So paper clips, oh, they were like £2 each on Etsy. And then if you do want to pretty up, a good option is always some washi tape. I got my washi from, do you know what? The Works and Poundland is always brilliant for washi. So, and Amazon. My go-to everyday planner is this beautiful planner. It's a TN, which means it's a traveler's notebook. This is a little elephant that my son gave me and that I stuck on there. Traveler's notebook. It's actually called a fabric fake dory traveler's notebook, and this one is from Lyra & Co, which is on Etsy, and I will link her below. It's a standard size and it's extra wide. Basically, extra wide means it fits more notebooks in it. So, what is a traveler's notebook? A traveler's notebook can be fabric, it can be leather, sometimes it can be paper, sturdy paper. But basically, you have an outer shell. So this here is your outer shell, and then you have elastics on the inside, and you go and you buy notebooks which you put into the elastics. Let me just have a look if I can show you, so you can see there's your elastic, and you put your notebook in. You can go and get notebooks that are smaller. That's always okay. It doesn't have to be the same size. You can get notebooks that fit right, like these do, or you can make your own, which I've done here, and I've just used some really pretty paper. To make your own, you're gonna need a ruler, a good ruler. Tim Holtz, always a good one to go with. You're gonna need a paper trimmer. This is a Fiskars one, a small one with a removable blade, so you can change the blades in and out. I think I got this from Amazon. I can't remember how much it was, probably about 15 quid or something like that, so it's cheapy. Download printables on Etsy, which I do sometimes, or you can buy from Etsy and they get sent to you in the post. Travelerstimes, which I will picture here, they do lovely weekly inserts, very good price. And then I use annieplansprintables, which I will show you, should be popping up now, which is also a very good one to go to. They do lots of different sizes, both of them do lots of different sizes. Annieplansprintables is just downloaded onto your computer, you print it out, cut it, stick it into your planner, done, boom, done. You can decorate it if you wish to. I have this little insert which I made, which is actually a pocket, and I fill this with like post-it notes or letters, to-dos, letters for the month and things like that. This is my monthly. This, I think I actually showed this one on Instagram, is my self-care. It's my self-care insert, and I will be doing a video on self-care as I mentioned before. So watch out for that one. I will be showing you how I kind of plan my self-care and what I do for my self-care. And then this is a yearly, just birthdays that I've got to remember. I've got a big family, so I need to remember birthdays. And then just a notebook at the back. So that is my Lyra & Co. fabric dory. I'm actually planning on buying a personal size leather dory from her, and it's this one. And because I feel that it's more compact, the size is more compact, and I will be moving everything, my weekly and my self-care, into that, and then leaving my monthly in here. So that for me will be easier. I like to separate them, so then I know exactly what's in what, and I don't become too overwhelmed by it. This can be a bit overwhelming sometimes with everything in there. So, and also go and have a look at Lyra & Co on Etsy, because she does some beautiful ones, and she does custom design. So if you want anything in Pacific, go and have a little chat with her. She's really lovely. Okay guys, so next I want to show you my Filofax, which actually, isn't it pretty? The butterflies are gorgeous. I got this in Whsmith and it was £12. So Whsmith is a really good place to start for planners. It's a ring bound Filofax, and it's just a really good place. They do separate inserts as well, so, and they've got nice cheap ones, so it's a good place to start if you're starting out. And this I love, it's really good size, it's compact, it's a nice planner. I'm currently moving out of it, so it's a bit hodgepodge at the moment, but I did make my own inserts and dashboards and bits and bobs to go in there, as you can see. The original inserts that came with this Filofax are these ones. They're it's like week beginning Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all the way through. And then they also had to-do list and a meal planner, which I don't meal plan, but if you meal plan, it's perfect really. And no, there's none there. I used them all, but I adapted them. So you can always actually buy a Filofax and ring bound, because you can adapt it, or actually at the end you can adapt as much as you want, but you can adapt anything like you want it. So let me see if I can, yeah, so here I just literally took the weekly and I stuck it onto a piece of card which was decorated, and put a few stickers, not many, I didn't have a lot at that time, with appointments. And then here I've got like my online purchases, and then on here I would have like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So that one, that's how I adapted that for me, and the same with this one. Sometimes I put little shopping lists in there and just decorate it up and make it nice and positive. That's what I did for my February month in this one. So actually I'm moving out of here at the moment because I want to use it as a budget planner. Okay guys, so you might have noticed I've changed my desks. I might have disguised it quite nicely, so if you didn't, I have actually changed desks, and it is actually the next day because yesterday I just had to stop filming. My camera kept shutting off and the sound was really bad, so I'm hoping that this is a little bit better. So I'm going to carry on with my carpe diem planner. Basically I take out my the original inserts from it, and I use my own inserts. As I was saying, I like to journal in here, so I will give you just a quick flip through, but as I said before, I'll be doing another video on self-care and journaling, but I'll just give you a quick sampler of kind of. So this is how I journal, and I do stamping and all that good stuff in there. So that's how I do that. But if you're looking for a planner this size, a carpe diem, then this is the original inserts. This is how they kind of come. This is your monthly layout. As I said, they are undated, so you can use them for current year or next year, or you could just kind of, if you decorate, cover this up with washi or whatever, slice this off and use it as any kind of month. For the actual weekly layout, you would have this, so it would be like your month, and then you'd have this month: birthdays, don't forget, goals, important dates. And then you would have your week, so that would be your week. For me, I found the boxes too small because I decorate them, but for anyone that's just kind of writing in there or planning generally, it's a good starter point. It's a nice size, so yeah, and then it just carries on through the week. This is your vertical layout, so you would have 3 boxes for Monday. How I used to do it was I would do like appointments and events that would go on during the day in this first box, any to-dos in this box, and then like tracking my water intake for the day, my mood, and any other little bits that would kind of go in here. So that is the vertical, and then this is your horizontal, which you can also purchase. You can purchase the vertical or the horizontal. I think they originally come with the horizontal, and you can purchase the vertical in a separate pack. So you can, where I got them from, which is Crafty Charlie's, and I will link that down below. So this is what I use for my journaling. I find it, the paperweight is a very good weight in the carpe diem for inking, stamping, anything like that. I feel that it's a very good weight, from what I found, the best. So you can see it goes from Monday through to Sunday, and then you have your notes section. And usually, because I don't do a lot over the weekend, most weekends, this weekend's so busy, but over most weekends, and I don't put a lot in the notes, I heavily decorate that side and then keep this side for my journaling. And I tend to put a quote in here that I feel will get me through that week for how I'm feeling that week. So that is how I plan or journal in my carpe diem. So there are other planners out there. I know that there's a happy planner. I will link a video that that's a very good video down here for the happy planner. It's a very good starting point. You can get the bigger size, I think, and you can get a personal size. They're very good for stickers, and they are quite cheap in price. You can also get them off Crafty Charlie's, or you can just look up Happy Planner on Google. The other one that I know is a big one is the Erin Condren Life Planner. That also is good for stickers and decorating. It's a coil bound. I haven't got one to show you, but it's a coil bound, so you can't actually remove your inserts. I like that I can remove my inserts from here or from my traveler's notebook, and I can decorate them and then put them back in. But I have seen people do with the Erin Condren Life Planner, I have seen people do it with the spiral bound without removing them, and it seems to be perfectly fine. It's just not my cup of tea. So I will link some of them below. They are nice planners. There's also bullet journaling, which you can do in your notebook if you wish to. I will link down below some good bullet journalists on Instagram and Facebook, and you can always look at just type in Google bullet journaling, and that's a good starting point as well. And I think that's it for part 1 of the video. In the next video, I will be showing you how I plan in my traveler's notebook, my annieplansprintables, and I will be using sticker kit from Your World of Colour, which I actually did a review on my first video, and I have a giveaway on that on Sunday the 12th of March over on Instagram. So if you want to pop over and look at that video, I'll link it down below. Have a look at that video, pop over to my Instagram, themixandmatchplanner, and you never know, you might be in a chance of winning a small weekly kit. So thank you for sticking with me for this video. Part 2 will be coming up very soon. Hopefully I'll be getting uploaded as soon as this one's uploaded and sorted. And I will be showing you some tips on how to use stickers, and also in the future I will be showing you how to stamp and decorate your planner if you're interested in stamping and decorating. So I will leave you with that. Thank you for being here. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe down below. Thank you. Bye guys.